If you were to ask someone right now, what is the best deal in gaming, you'll probably get Xbox Game Pass. And I want to see which one is actually better, Xbox Game Pass or PlayStation Plus. Xbox Game Pass was released in 2017. It was basically paying a monthly fee and you get a few hundred games. I say a few hundred, I mean 100 games about, from third-party developers. And then in 2018, I'm pretty sure, they started doing first-party titles day and date on there as well. PlayStation had the regular PS Plus membership where you get a few games a month, online multiplayer discounts, and then they had PlayStation Now, which was their way of getting around the lack of PS3 backwards compatibility, because it's pretty hard to play anything from PS3 on anything besides the PS3, so you would just stream the games there. They had PS2 and PS4 games there as well that you could download, but there weren't that many of them, and they basically converged. Jesus Christ. They fucking goddamn it. They merged PlayStation Now and PlayStation Plus and made it a 3-tier system, calling it Essential, Extra, and Premium. And I want to say those are some of the worst names I've ever heard. I get it, PS Plus Essential is just the essentials you need, which was the basic tier before. Extra is just an extra add-on, and Premium is like the premium experience. But I feel like they could have called it Bronze, Silver, and Platinum to avoid the Gold issue with Xbox Live Gold, it was called back then. I feel like Bronze, Silver, and Platinum could have been better. Not that anyone cares, I haven't seen anybody complain about it for some reason. Anyway, Game Pass also got revamped, where they made Xbox Game Pass Core, and then you got Xbox Game Pass Console, and then fuck, what is wrong with me? Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. I'm not going to compare the PC version at all, because that's like its own thing, in my opinion. I think it's fair. I mean, Ultimate has the benefit of being able to play stuff on PC, but I'm going to leave the PC version of Game Pass out, because this PlayStation Plus is not on PC right now. Now I can finally start, and we're going to be comparing... I can't. I really can't with this. I'm fucking done. We're going to be comparing PS Plus Essential to Xbox Game Pass Core, and then PS Plus Extra to Game Pass Console, and then Extra to Ultimate, and then Premium to Ultimate. And each victory, in my opinion, will be decided on benefits and pricing. Alright, so Xbox Game Pass Core is $10 a month. You get exclusive discounts, online play, and at the moment, 38 games to play, as if it was like a mini Game Pass. And the library itself is pretty good. Shredder's Revenge, Slay the Spire, Dead Cells, Ori the Will of the Wisps. I think all those are great games. If we move on to PS Plus Essential, it is $10 a month as well. You get the exclusive discounts, you get the online play, you get 3 monthly games usually. If you're a PS5 player, you definitely get them. If you're a PS4, sometimes they'll put games in there that are PS5 only, like this month. And you get online cloud saves. I don't know why that's locked behind a paywall, that's kind of dumb. And lastly, exclusive packs. I'm willing to bet most people usually only care about the games and online play. Xbox gives a quality library as of right now. There are 38 games, and PS Plus gives, if you are going off just the 3 games and if you're a PS5 user, you get 3 games a month. You get 36 games per year. And I see a lot of people complain every month on the PS Plus posts because the games are all awful. I think everyone just for some reason thinks that they deserve to get AAA games every goddamn month. Every month, in my opinion, there's one game that's at least worth the time to try, give it a shot. Like this month for April 2024, it's Minecraft Legends for me. I don't give a shit about the other 2. I don't really care about Minecraft Legends, but I'm willing to give it a shot because Minecraft Dungeon was so fun. So based off what I just said, I think so far they're pretty evenly matched, but PS Plus gives you the prices option that you can go with $10 a month, or $25 for 3 months, or, I mean, they raised the price for it, but $80 for a year. Game Pass Core, as far as I can see on my Xbox One, there is no options. I must pay $10 a month. There's no monthly option for like 3 months like PS Plus, and there's no 1-year option. So you're paying $120 a year for Core. With Essential, you can pay for $80. Even with the $25 per 3 months, you're still paying only $100 a year, which is still under the $120 for Xbox Game Pass Core. So because of that price gap right there, and the quantity of games between both, and the benefits are literally the exact same pretty much, I say PS Plus Essential is better than Game Pass Core, simply because of the price difference. And if you want to say, oh, I can only afford $10 a month, I can never like do the 80 outright, you still have the option for the 25 for the 3 months, or just paying the 80 outright and not having to deal with it until next year. Next we have PS Plus Extra versus Xbox Game Pass Console. And Xbox Game Pass Console is basically Xbox Game Pass minus the online play. I looked into the benefits quite extensively for this. This is literally Xbox Game Pass Core, but instead of the core list, you obviously get actual Game Pass, but you don't get online multiplayer, and it's $11 a month. Why, in my opinion here, I'm already gonna like discount this entire category right here for this entire like PS Plus versus Extra versus Game Pass Console already just doesn't exist to me. I'm not gonna count this just because of how dumb it is. In my opinion, Game Pass is a thing where I would hop into my friends on a voice chat, we'd go look through the games, find a game to play together, download it, and then go online and play together and mess around. And when you get rid of the online play, what are we supposed to do? I don't get the point of this tier. It's, in my opinion, pointless. So now we got PS Plus Extra versus Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. And PS Plus Extra is literally just Essential, but you get the brand new game catalog, which includes Ubisoft Plus Classics. How exciting. PS Plus Extra's game catalog is about 500 games, I'm pretty sure, of PS4 and PS5 titles dating from PS4 launch to right now. They've done a couple of day one launches. They don't do many of those, but it's cool. And Ubisoft Plus Classics come with it. It's basically Ubisoft Plus, but like a smaller toned down version of it. But they have like 30 plus games on there from Ubisoft. I think it's a cool idea, because if you go to Game Pass Ultimate here, they get EA Play with Game Pass Ultimate, so it kind of checks out. I think EA Play is probably better than Ubisoft Plus Classics, but it's still something to weigh the edge to PlayStation Plus. At least you have something to add on. So PS Plus Extra is $15 a month, $40 for 3 months, or $135 for a year. And like I said, you get everything from Essential with the game catalog. Excluding exclusives, of course, day one, because Sony cannot do that, because unlike Microsoft, they are not worth trillions of fucking dollars, and they can't just get what they want. Ultimate is $17 a month, and that's the only option you have. I have seen you can get gift cards for 3 months, which are $50, but I'm not seeing on the digital storefront, like, just going on, obviously, the Xbox store on my console, and looking for the 3-month deal. I, myself, don't see it. I know there's gift cards from them, though. I'm not going to count those, because it's not easy to get, obviously. I can't just go on my console and buy for 3 months. So, for $204 a year, you get Game Pass Ultimate, compared to the $135 for PS Plus Extra. Game Pass Ultimate comes with everything from Game Pass Console, but you get online play. Game Pass comes with EA Play, so like regular console one didn't actually have EA Play. The Ultimate does have EA Play included. And you get xCloud, which is basically the streaming thing, where you get to stream games to your phone and stuff like that. And you can get Game Pass on PC, which is a nice feature. So I think, obviously, features-wise, Game Pass Ultimate is way better than PS Plus Extra. But at the same time, like I said, Extra is $135. By the way, none of this is including tax. This is just flat rates. $135 for Extra for a year, or $204 for a year with Ultimate. So, again, I'm looking at this. I'm seeing way better stuff from Xbox in terms of content for the players, but I'm also seeing you have to pay an extra limb to get those features. So I think, genuinely, it's close because of that. The Game Pass has better features and more offerings, but it costs you like $60 more just to get those to begin with. So I guess I'll give it to Game Pass Ultimate there, but obviously that's the most expensive tier versus the middle tier for PlayStation. But whatever, Xbox gets round 2. And finally, we have PS Plus Premium / Deluxe versus Ultimate. The Deluxe, well, hang on, let me get to Premium. Premium is $18 a month, $50 for 3 months, or $160 for a year. You get everything from extra, including game trials, cloud streaming, and the Classics catalog. So if you get Premium is for any country with the streaming. Deluxe is for any country that, like, obviously, like a lower income country kind of thing. Like lower, let me think of a country off the top of my, like Madagascar. They're not going to have the quality of streaming, so they call it Deluxe. And I think it's cheaper. I'm not 100% sure. But we're just going to go off Premium here. Premium, you get the game trials. Game trials are very inconsistent in my opinion. There is like 126 right now, but some of them are 2 to 5 hours long for fucking things like God of War, Mortal Kombat 1. These are big new games, obviously, and they have trials, so it's nice to like somewhat play them day one. You get a few hours. I know Baldur's Gate 3 is on there. Yet, there's things like Hogwarts Legacy, which is, I'm pretty sure, like half an hour game trial. I think they should standardize it to at least 2 hours minimum and start getting more of them, especially at least have one for all their exclusives. And I feel like they'll have something. Right now, it's kind of shaky. Next, you have the cloud streaming. You can stream most PS4 and PS5 games without having to download them, which is nice. I think it's a good feature, especially because I think I have pretty good internet. So streaming games is quite efficient instead of just wasting like 100 gigabytes downloading a game. The Classics catalog, there's a few hundred of them. I don't have an exact number because they have like 100-something PS1, 2, and PSP games. They put that into one classic catalog thing. But then they separate the PS3s because you can only stream them, obviously, still. And again, they don't like include them all in one big like catalog. They split them up into 2 classic catalog like tabs. So I don't have a clear number. Obviously, because you can download the others and you can't download the PS3 games. But there's at least 300 games there, probably, which is nice. And then you have Sony Pictures Core. Actually, I forgot about this. You get 100 about Sony movies that you can watch on Sony Pictures Core on your PS4 or PS5. It is the most throwaway, tacked-on thing I've ever seen so far. Yeah, they could definitely make something big out of it. Like, they could put Gran Turismo, the movie, on there, or like the Spider-Verse movies on there. Right now, it's like really old, or like just new, mediocre movies from Sony. I feel like if they were actually put some stuff on there, that'd be cool. Or like, fucking, I know the Sony has, like, owns Crunchyroll. Give the people that like anime, like, give them some episodes, or like, give them some access to Crunchyroll. I think that'd be kind of a dope feature, honestly. And that's it. I think PS Plus Premium is better than Game Pass Ultimate, and I'm gonna say I'm slightly biased. I just like PlayStation more, but I've always been jealous of Game Pass. But when you take 5 hours of a day, one single day, doing this one topic in school, nonetheless, you learn about, especially the prices, especially for someone like me in high school. The prices really matter, and when I'm paying like $60, $70 more, it makes a big difference for me. And I think PS Plus offers more than enough for what there is. So I think PS Plus is better than Game Pass Ultimate. Game Pass Ultimate is still fine. I just wish they would offer like a yearly deal that PlayStation offers too. But whatever. I think PlayStation is one overall. Obviously, the consensus will stay Game Pass is better because they do get the day one games. But I think in terms of total offering in game library still, even with the game catalog that PlayStation Plus has, I think it is at least equal if you're going to say anything. Which means everything for the last 15 minutes has been completely pointless. So that sounds like a great way to end it off, and I just wasted 15 minutes of your time. But PlayStation still wins. I don't care what you say.